today they had this meeting with Erdogan, actually, with the party central executive board, and there are some speculations about the political circles that there will be significant change within the cabinet and also the central decision board, including the possible replacement of finance minister Mehmet Şimşek. How do you interpret these potential developments? Today, the spokesperson Ömer Çelik actually made a statement that they will delve into the problems and they will evaluate and they will work on the change and everything. But what will be the consequences for the party as well?
Probably there will be some shifts or rotations, both inside the cabinet or maybe inside the party. Because, as we know from other cases, when there is a single charismatic leader which has the total and only capacity to mobilize voters, then you need to shift blame to other entities. And party is a useful tool in that, or cabinet is a useful tool, because you are shifting the blame from the main mobilizational tool. Secondly, I think even though there may be some changes in terms of, like, for example, intra-party changes inside the AKP, I think AKP's structure, which is in a completely institutional decay, by the way, will not change. So it is not possible for this party to turn back to its factory settings or revert back to the institutionalization process. Secondly, with regard to this economy, I think regime's space of maneuver is really limited, because if Erdogan changes the finance minister, then there will be a policy shift, right? It will be back to another kind of policy which we are used to, inflationary, right? That will have a cost, and that will have some important repercussions for the upcoming elections, because it will further ruin the economy. If he decides to stick with Mehmet Şimşek and decides to stick with this ongoing monetary policy, then he cannot decrease inflation without generating unemployment. So there is this paradoxical situation, because Turkey is not a resource-rich country. Turkey needs to drive a foreign direct investment and produce itself. So that's why I think the potential for sustaining this competitive authoritarian regime in Turkey is really limited. So we may see some cabinet shifts or changes in the cabinet or AKP, but there will be some important dilemmas that this regime needs to solve before upcoming general elections.